There's another crisis in the world today that some would say needs the intervention of somebody like you, and that's what's happening between Israel and the Palestinian people today. And I have to ask you, and I know the world, not just India, is interested in what you have to say on this. 200 people dead on the Palestinian side in Gaza, almost 80% of them children and women. One Israeli dead by comparison. Yet the statement we've seen from the White House, many people believe continues to be partial to the Israeli perspective. Where do you come in on this? How can this crisis be resolved? Do you believe Israel has been fair?
Well, first of all, Hamas was perfectly well aware what would happen if they started raining rockets into Israel. They fired 1,000 of them. And they have a strategy designed to force Israel to kill their own civilians so that the rest of the world will condemn them. Now, I believe that Prime Minister Netanyahu could and should make a comprehensive peace agreement with the Palestinians. I believe if he did it, and he did it with either President Abbas or with this coalition, in return for Hamas's renunciation of terror and recognition of Israel's right to exist, I believe 60% of the people of Israel would support it.
So what's holding him up?
Well, his coalition wouldn't support it, so he'd have to go to a national unity government to pass it. But I think that you would find that more than 60% of the Israelis support trying to defend themselves if they get 1,000 rockets shot at them. Now, they have a defense system against such missile attacks, the so-called Iron Dome, and they haven't died in great numbers yet, although they certainly could have. It's a miracle to me that they fired 1,000 rockets in there and more people weren't killed. So they know when Hamas attacks them that Hamas has set up a situation in which politically it can't lose, because they can say, well, if I attack them back, they always hide behind civilians and I'll kill civilians. And if I don't, we'll look like fools letting somebody shoot 1,000 rockets at us and not responding. This